Hey, good morning everyone. Welcome to Everyday Faith Day 1. That's right, it is May 1st, which I cannot believe where this year has gone. January, February, March, April, May. We're 5 months in to 2019 and I'm still writing 2018 on papers. But it's good to be here today. It's good to have a new theme, a new journey. You know, we went through the journey of doubt last month, which was deep, which was also enlightening and encouraging, because we learned that it's okay to doubt. That's part of the faith process and the faith journey. Today, in this month, we're going to move forward and talk about resilience. So the theme this month is resilience, which I think will be a ton of fun. So we're going to jump in. As always, I like to read the opening letter from our Faith Box team, and it says this. Hey Faith Box family, we're excited for you to jump into this month's edition of Everyday Faith on the theme of resilience. Here's why. As we all know, life is not nearly as predictable as we'd like it to be. It's full of curveballs, unexpected events, and unpredictable misfortunes. Not only that, but these challenges and adversities aren't confined to certain people, times, or locations. In other words, we're all at risk of having our lives disrupted at a moment's notice. But don't worry, there's good news. Regardless of what we go through, resilience is the key to getting through troubles and coming out stronger and better on the other side. The dictionary defines resilience as an ability to recover from or adjust easily to misfortune and change. Unfortunately, that means resilience isn't something we're born with. But fortunately, it means that resilience is something we can all develop. So that's what we're going to learn this month. We're going to discuss a handful of components that are necessary to building our levels of resilience. We'll break it down to 5 parts, which include becoming flexible, embracing a broader perspective, growing through adversity, leaning on strong community, and maintaining a hopeful outlook. By pressing into these areas, we can all grow together and become an even more resilient community. We're excited to see where this goes and who we all become through this journey. So let's jump into day 1. Day 1 verse comes from Psalm 32:8, and it says this. The Lord says, I will guide you along the best pathway for your life. I will advise you and watch over you. If you're going to develop resilience in your life and in your spirit, then it's going to require 2 things, trust and flexibility. Some of those things, or both of those things, might be hard for many of us. For sure, one of them at times is hard, whether it's trust or flexibility for most of us. Trust in who God is, in the pathway He has for your life, and flexibility that both recognizes and allows for His pathway to look different than the pathway that we'd prefer for ourselves. If life is clear about anything, it's that we can't control it, predict it, or even manipulate our circumstances. So we must learn to adapt, to respond to, and to embrace the changes that occur. Though this is often easier said than done, we can adapt, respond to, and embrace change much more easily when we trust that God has a plan and when we remain flexible with that plan. So no matter what challenges, twists, or turns you've experienced, or are experiencing, or will experience, because if you're not experiencing them, they're coming. They're right around the corner. You can count on God to lead you on the best pathway through your life. We always hear of the famous phrase, God's not going to give you something you can't handle. The truth is, God's not going to give you something you can't handle with Him, through Him, with His protection, with His encouragement, with Him by your side. You and Him together can get through all things. You alone, probably not. You alone, it ain't going to happen. But this is going to be a fun month. If you're going to develop resilience in your life and in your spirit, there's 2 things that must be required, trust and flexibility. So we're going to dive into that and talk a lot about that in the coming month. Guys, be blessed. Have a great day. Happy May, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.